Hello, beautiful, and welcome. I'm going to be doing messages for my reincarnated angels. Spirit took me to just doing a tarot reading for you guys, especially with everything that's gone on this year. A lot of us being more activated, more in tune, uh, just things of that nature. Okay, so we have just real quick, not as long as it usually is. Spirit asking you guys to do a past life meditation, looking at your previous name if it's different than the one that you're incarnated with, your abilities and gifts back then, your primary purposes, and the angelic group that you were connected to at that time. For this life, doing a different meditation, again, getting to know your current angelic group, your primary purposes, gifts, and abilities. Order of learning, bringing it into the 3D and cosmos. A lot of you guys have more than one gift or purpose, and it's the order that you're here to do it in. They're here to help you understand that. Angelic frequencies, energies, communications, and coding. Special contracts with the divine and others. Then I've got listening to angelic frequencies for sound aids. Also burning angel root, lotus, sandalwood. For stones, I've got angel quartz, angel light, and then feathers for a big portion of the group. Different types of feathers to help you. And that's it. We'll get into the reading. See, told you not as bad as it usually is. Alrighty. It's a little bit of a different setup, but I'm excited for it. I'm going to pull, these are the three stones. I've got angel light for you for the whole group. I've got rutilated quartz, which is angel hair. And then celestite. All of these are good for communicating, integrating, all at angelic frequencies. So that should help you if you are new or struggling with integrating, or even if you're experienced, right? I got all levels here, all levels. My little angel babies. All right, let's get your overall energy here. Akashic records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives in freedom. Definitely digging into during your angelic incarnations, what you brought here, what you did in other dimensions, and those groups again. I've got serious star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through, and then star gathering. Stars aligned, remembering home and soul family. Again, bringing in the coding. Coming off the summer solstice, there's always big codes that come through. Some of you guys have already been practicing and connecting to these energies. By the end of the month, they should be fully integrated. Some of you, you've got next month to where you're going to finish really feeling, connecting, understanding, seeing, clear communications. The central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. You're here for something big, but it's this guidance. Yes, proceed, be seen. They're trying to guide you here. Definitely receiving the downloads, the wisdoms, doing those meditations where you can pick up all the different things that you have to offer and how they're supposed to be brought in. Alrighty. Let's get into your current energy here. I do have tarot for clarifiers. We're going to use Isis for the bigger message, I guess. All right, we've got Rising Sun, the Divine Solar Child Reborn. Boom, baby. This is you. This is your purpose. This is what you're here to do. Those of you that are new to this, just tapping into it, if you felt drawn here, it's for a reason. get clarifiers with your rising sun. True soul purpose coming through. True understanding of self. Past lives. Not just angelic ones coming through. 5 of Cups. Some of you are at this, I wish I had known sooner, and just struggling with when you finish your ascension and how far you wish you were. If I had known this stuff back, you know, when I was younger, if I had gone into this then. But you're missing that you know it now, that you have something to bring now. Others of you healing from the past is what brought about this final stages where you were able to clear and finish your rebirth. 9 of Cups. You're here to create a lot of different things, to bring a lot of different things into, yes, the 3D, but also the cosmos. Energy work being big here. And 8 of Cups. Those tough calls, walking away from things that weren't serving you, people that you weren't able to bring with you. I'm excited for this though, because a lot of you have this more so, I'm ready to leave behind the things that are keeping me stuck. I'm willing and ready to and excited to leave behind the things that I thought fulfilled me but don't. Because you got wish fulfillment. Big shedding of skin. Almost like that snake transformation. Page of Pentacles, Temperance, and the World. This work that you're going to be doing on yourself to further understand yourself and how to advance. It brings healing not only to you, but the collective. Temperance in the World. I'm saying you guys have big things to bring here to help. High Priestess underneath that. Gifts being activated or further in tune. More sensitive. Let's get into your incoming energy here. Wings of Isis. Unity or uniting with the angelic self. Yeah. Hello. So yeah, looking at that full incarnation that's coming at you, that full finishing of integration. Celestite, some of you sleeping with this is really going to help your soul to integrate while you're sleeping. Also to help with astral travel while you're sleeping. Wings of Isis. So what do we got in this incoming energy and uniting with the angelic self? It was like an explosion, but in a good way. The World. Next level, next chapter. Success, victory, just balance. It's like a piece of you that makes you feel whole again. Big moves in the world though. 5 of Wands. You got some people that are going to be jealous, just know that. And then Page of Cups. I've got apologies. I've got apologies headed at you, especially as you finish this. If any of these are the things that caused you that 5 of Cups or 8 of Cups, they're going to be coming back around to say, I'm sorry. You may have conflict over whether or not you're supposed to communicate with them. I've got 9 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and High Priestess with Strength. It's like you're on the fence because of how it always goes down before. They never gave back to you like you gave to them. We're going to pull a little bit more clarifiers on your integrating with self. Others of you, once you can get past this battle's during the energetic, what's real, what's not real phase. Staying guided through that, though. You've got guides around you, but there's, it has to do with a childhood emotional tap in again. You blocked yourself from something as a child, and that's where you're going to struggle with some of it. Four of Swords. You've got going into this meditative state, which is good. Seven of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. You're going to get through this fine. For a lot of you, this apology, though, the Seven of Pentacles, it's like Spirit doesn't want you to entertain them right now. They may come back with an apology, and that's awesome that they've had growth, but this is, you're supposed to be doing this on your own. Right now, you have to keep them boundaries up, you know what I mean? Blocked out. You have something to grow, wishes. It's just wish fulfillment for you. Endless possibilities. You finish this integration and it's like opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and Six of Cups. For some of you, this is something you played with a lot, but you never finished doing like a full soul ascension. Or you did, and this was something that you connected to before, but you were nervous about it, like, well, maybe I can't handle it, maybe I can't do this part, and you're past those blocks that you once had, so now you can pursue the next level of abilities, connections. You've gotten past doubt, so you can reface something. Let's get your guidance here. Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work of the higher initiate. Sticking with yourself and your guides right now, especially getting to know those angels. If you can, pull back for the next month and just focus on your connections, your especially visions. Someone's going to be seeing stuff, being able to receive images, and with your spiritual eyes, whether they be like your 3D eyes evolving to a new spiritual level, or what most people reference as the third eye. Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. I've got a lot of you guys have soul tribes where a good chunk of your soul tribe family are angels. And reconnecting with them. The 8/8 portal next month is going to be really big for you guys. Expect dreams, downloads, big visions. Some of you might get extra heightened again during that time. We've got Three of Pentacles. This is you working on this yourself. And this Three of Pentacles, this crafter is alone. And that's what Spirit wants you to do. And especially because you've got like the foundations laid. And this is the next level that they're trying to take you to. But this is supposed to be you on your own right now, working with your guides. Ace of Pentacles. This is going to turn a profit for a lot of you in the future. If not, it's just a big chunk of your abundance, your happiness. What gives you purpose. Just purpose in general. Ooh. And then Queen of Swords. We've got clarity from the divine. Clarity from within. And then the ability to speak. Someone's speaking skills definitely coming into play here. Not only just speaking your truth, speaking the truth about things, but fears of public speaking being overcame. So for some of you, that's what you need to work on. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Seven of Swords, and Ace of Cups. You've got victory and success on multiple levels, not just financial, but definitely emotional. But you may have to be resourceful. It's more the sneakiness, like not sharing everything with everyone while you're in this phase of understanding it better. Once you're gonna get kind of like the green light from spirit, where it's like, yeah, now I want you to speak on this and share this information, but at first you're supposed to be hush hush about it while you really understand it. I'll pull a couple more. I'm excited for you guys though. Please do that meditative phase if you can, even if it's just once a day, pulling in and doing meditations and check-ins, just so you can integrate faster, because you have to integrate. This is part of your purpose. Whether you want this gift or not, it's yours. You know what I mean? So getting to know it better, and your guides, and which ones that you know are your guides. For someone here, you don't shield and you're in the middle of this, and so you have been communicating with darker entities that you believe are of the divine or of high frequency, just because of how they mask their energy or present it to you. So please reflect on that. Try and take a meditation. And if you need the armor, it's on my page under posts. We've got Emperor, Two of Wands, and Six of Cups. Big planning, big vision, big guidedness. Being able to put things into perspective. How you're here to affect the world. How you're here and how that affects the universe. But this is a big level up for you with Emperor, Two of Wands, and Six of Cups. You've known this since you were a child is what keeps coming through. You may have talked yourself out of it, but you've known this since you were a child. You've had angels around you since you were a child that you may not be able to see or recognize. And that's who you're supposed to get to know. Six of Wands, the Wheel, and Strength with Judgment. Gabriel, for some of you, is a big one. But remember how strong you are. This is going to reassure this. Give you that confidence, that Godfidence to walk and be successful. Because that's what you're here to do, is be successful. But if you've been putting off doing the soul work, it's why God was like, here, now, this year, you're getting it done. Right? I got some people where it's this year and they're not doing good with it. Alrighty. Oh, hold on. I gotta grab the one. It's gonna be your takeaway message from the Isis Oracle, but I am gonna have to read for that one. So if you're new, enjoy my special reading skills. Magic and ritual, crafting sacred place. Starting a spiritual practice if you haven't already. Definitely going to help you. Magic and rituals. Alright. Hold that one up. Hopefully it doesn't blur the thing. Magic and ritual. Crafting sacred practice. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Magic and ritual can support your divine path now in the physical world, and you are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice. The results that you experience will encourage you to continue with the practice as you grow in power, grace, love, ability, and wisdom, and apply your inner beauty to transform your outer world. All right, I'm going to put this down. Sorry. I was going to try and hold it up. Well, here. Well, yeah, mine got tired. For us to grow empowered and potent on... Yeah, hold on. I'm indecisive on this one. All right. We'll try. For us to grow empowered and potent on the path of ancient feminine power, we need to honor our knowing and being and cultivate sacred practice. Sacred practice becomes a habit of growing our spiritual power and consciousness. Like a garden needing regular care and watering to blossom and flourish, our inner garden of the soul, where creativity, joy, spiritual gifts, and bliss bubble away, also needs regular attention. Coming to our practice takes strength and inner will. Even though it can feel amazing, we still have to wake up, set aside time, and discipline ourselves to show up for our own inner growth. We will reap the benefits when we do, but we must allow ourselves to fall in love with our practice, to craft something that really speaks to us so that we want to do it. The desire and the discipline together help us engage with our practice regularly, and we can grow so fast it can be quite shocking. When an initiate shows particular promise, higher guidance will often encourage that they develop a regular practice to hone their spiritual and creative abilities and more fully manifest their divine potential. They will grow faster and stronger spiritually and be able to step into spiritual healing and leadership to greater effect. You are one such soul, dear initiate, and you are being guided to prepare for this growth and authority now with your sacred practice. This oracle is guidance that you do have great power and wisdom within you, but you need to provide channels for it to flow and be active and empowered in your physical life. Sacred practice is such a channel. Without these channels, the ego is left to create on its own, which is not much fun at all. The ego believes in fear and separation, and no matter how much it may want to feel love, bliss, connection, joy, and fulfillment, it really cannot do it without your spiritual presence in life. Ritual and magic, as a form of sacred practice, are recommended for you as a way to bring more spiritual presence into your waking life. To heal and support the ego as you learn to create a life that feels better and brings you and others more fulfillment. Sacred practice with magic and ritual may involve any of the guided exercises in this oracle. Choose what feels good for you and experiment with what might be a regular pattern of practice for you. You are worth the effort. Remember, whatever effort you do put in will be repaid to you in wonderful benefits many, many times over. That Nine of Cups again. Many, many times over. Where did I lost my spot? I hate that part. There we go. Once you experience these effects, and it might only take a day or two, or a week or two, for the effect to show itself, you'll be more committed to continue. The effects are cumulative. As you continue to practice, the positive effects continue to grow. If you have recently started sacred practice, this oracle is confirmation that it is working well for you, and you should not to give up if you are not seeing the results that you had hoped for. They are coming to you fast. This oracle is, also confirmation that if you are considering making an adjustment in your sacred practice, it might be time to do so, provided that you don't miss the gains you have already made with your current practice, and you remember that sometimes small changes can have big effect. Ritual and magic practice with clear intent to be of service to the highest good and to manifest through unconditional love accelerates your power and growth, particularly when it is based on what your heart truly desires. It might be about connecting more with your body, about stilling your mind, or expressing your voice or creativity. An example of a practice is outlined now, but is simply an example. As long as your practice includes invocation or prayer to divine forces of unconditional love, provides a structure through which divine energy can flow, and it feels natural and right for you, then it will work for you. Please note that if you have pulled the Pillar of Light card together with this one, then including that ritual as the heart of your practice is recommended at this time. Sacred practice with the Lady Isis. If possible, have some music playing softly in the background and a candle handy, ready to light. Rest quietly in a space where you will not be disturbed and close your eyes. Say out loud, I call upon Isis who loves me unconditionally and my own divine self now. In love, light, peace, and power, may blessings, protection, healing, and awakening abound. I dedicate my practice to divine love, so be it. Sit quietly as you listen to your music and light your candle. Say, with this candle alight, I open my practice to sacred space. You may like to sing or chant the incantation below, or any favorite prayer or poem from this oracle, for example, in devotion to the goddess Isis as a way to move your practice. I am, I am, I am. I am the light divine. I am the love sublime. I am the peace beyond space and time. I am, I am, I am. There's more, but we're going to stop there because of timing. Hopefully that helps you. But definitely those I ams, those statements, those affirmations, making those more during your next phases is going to help you. I'm going to pull a couple from this. And then I do want to pull Akashic Records again. Definitely looking into your past lives and this life. What you incarnated here to do. Custody issues, child support. It's property for some of you. Okay, for some of you, this is where the broke happened with your childhood. It was because of the divorce. And that's where your big broke happened. Others of you, it's struggles owning what you are. These custody issues are showing as more of owning your abilities, gifts, things like that. Some of you are here to help children, though. Inner small circle. Again, not telling everybody about what's going on with you or what you're experiencing at this time, what you're trying to accomplish at this time. Spiritual authority and spiritual warfare. Be careful. Some of you are going to be falling under attack because your gifts, especially with this Five of Wands, for some of you, this is what you're going to be heading against. But use your authority. You know what's allowed around you and not. Learning how to call on your new angels for someone here is the next battle and why you're going to be going through it. Then you also are going to be learning some new gifts with that. We've got Soul Tribe, Meditate, and Root Chakra with Share Time to Shine. Getting through this because you are meant to help other people. You have to be able to stand in your authority because you're here to help other people. That's the battle within someone's self. Like, I'm not here to help nobody. And it's like, yeah, you are. All right. Pull a couple more. This one's got some of the more specific angels, but not just that in here. Records keepers. Again, getting into your records. Some of you, this is what you're here to do, or some of the angels that you work hold a lot of the records, so you can help set the records straight. You can scribe out the actual truth. Thrones. These angels are with judgment and movement or changes. So they're helping you with that, especially if that's something that you've been facing. Getting to know some thrones. And then there's a vacation. Some of you guys needing to take a break. Or if you have a vacation coming up, you're going to meet another reincarnated angel. This is a large collective, so take the messages that apply for you. And then cherubs. These are record keepers. Assignments, life purpose, contracts, karma, clearing, and delivering. Y'all are going to be getting to know some cherubs. How about cherubs around me? Remember, journals are important, keeping your own records so you can keep track of who you work with and their purpose in your life. I've got stable and new job on the bottom. with gods and goddesses. Some of these people are going to help you clarify who, I mean, they're all technically goddesses because there's only one, but that gets into something else. But this is a new job of you. Some of you are going to be keeping or straightening records. You're going to have to learn how to work with some of the previous goddesses as well. They will be able to help you get to know them, be in contact with them. All right. Spirit guided messages. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through everything I wanted to the way I wanted to. But it's because of the time limitations with doing pre-records. I miss our jokes. Some of you looking at getting to know an angel or soul tribe member that's been around since you were a child. And I've got interdimensional beings and wars and battles. They have been with you through all of this and assisting you with all of this. There's a couple of things that they are going to go over with you through your life where you may not have realized that they were even around at that time. Please reconsider. For some of you, you want to turn away from your gifts or your purpose, and they're asking you not to. You can't see what is actually planned for you. You just have a perception, and a lot of you have fears that are blocking it. Domestic pet, for some of you, a passed on pet is still with you and one of your guides. The age 7 being of importance for someone here, or the number 7 for someone else. Gardens, flowers being big. Someone pulling into Fae. I've got Fae that you're going to work with as well or already do, and you're just unaware of them. Did you remember to pray? And then your favorite recipe or meal. Self-care coming in here. Others of you going back to a favorite meal is going to help bring healing to your soul right now, or help take you back to this memory. Shared spiritual gifts. You may not be able to talk about this in your family, but there's other people in your family that have to deal with this shit. You know what I mean? Or did. Some chose, they're getting woken up too is the point. Like, they already have been. It's just, this year Spirit was like, you got to deal with what's really real. There's like this denial phase that the world picked. Yeah. 12-12. Persistence. Shift enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, new experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Alright, I'm going to pull you guys a couple angels. See which ones will help you. Alright, you guys got Isaiah with, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. That's Angel Isaiah. You got Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people. Again, some of you guys are here for kids. With young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. That's Angel Rosetta. And then Marlena, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. And they're asking you to call on your angels and guides right now, and that's Marlena. Especially if you're going to research in the 3D, like good on the internet, they will help guide you whether a page is got valuable information or a bunch of hogwash. So, and then on the bottom, you guys have Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. I've got pets for someone. You may be guided to go get a new New pet reminder that that's another soul, and it is here to help you. That's Serafina. All right, we're going to pull 3 extra cards for you guys from the stones, just for extra additives for what everybody's going through, because everybody's at different phases. All right, I've got blue calcite for clear communication with self and others. Stilling mind chatter. That one helps with that. For spirit, promotes inner peace, enhances spiritual connection, and assists in out-of-body journeying. You guys got Danbarite, seeking enlightenment. Karmic cleanser. This is extremely high vibrational. Good for emotional healing and detoxification. Can help for transporting to higher dimensional connections, including the angelic realm. And then we've got Banded Agate, multi-dimensional healing. Cord cutting, good for karma cleansing. Good for promote self-exploration, boost creativity, and lifts depression. Also helps with the third eye. But those of you trying to block out and heal from that 5 of Cups crap, that'll help. 5 of Cups crap. We're going to pull you guys a Fae Oracle. I want to pull 3 for these as well if I've got enough time. I think I do. I hope so. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, you guys got Lost and Found. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the Lost and Found Fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. I've got big self-exploration. And then there's a cat. I've seen dog too. But again, with those passed on domestic pets. We're going to get a new one. Then we've got purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answers to your questions. Some of you are tapping into wounds there that are causing pains and stuff. Praying for that healing, doing angelic, asking for the angels to help you with that. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you are being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. You're here to help heal others. That's why there's so many angels that are here to help you learn your purpose, learn your gifts and stuff, because then you can put even more light out there. So please don't be afraid of what God's asking you to do, because you're here for big things. All right. I don't know if I'm going to get to the prayer or not. No, we're not. Got a couple seconds left. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. I hope that this helped you. And congratulations. And I hope you're not too scared of accepting your life purpose here. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you. And then we got, let's see, 50.